YouTube family, what up though? It's your boy Montez Allen back with another video from the pool. And let me tell you, before I get to everything, it's such a beautiful day in Georgia. And today it ain't even that hot. It's probably about 90, 88, something like that. But it's winding down. It's about to be Labor Day weekend, and normally they shut down the pool after Labor Day, sometime after Labor Day. So I love coming here and I'm gonna miss it so much. But back with another banger, and as always, I like to show attitude and gratitude and say thank you so much for supporting my channel, all 221 of you. It fluctuates. Some people might not like the content, so they might unsubscribe, which is fine. You know, I always say no pity parties over here. If you don't like the content, don't subscribe and whatever. You know, I do this for the love. I love inspiring and uplifting people. So doesn't matter. Thanks for the people that are sticking around. Really appreciate it. And I know my messages aren't for everybody. So it is what it is. But again, thank you. My name is Montez. I'm the owner of Faith-Based Merch, one of the greatest faith-based brands on the planet. I'm going to leave the link below. Make sure you check that out. After you get done watching this video. All right. So I got a message, and I think I heard someone say this. And as always, I got my Pinot Grigio. Even Jesus turned water into wine. Judge me. But I heard someone say this, and I just wanted to speak to it. You know, it was on my heart. I'm at the pool by myself, but I just wanted to speak to this. And I just want to say, if you're going through hell, keep going. If you're going through hell right now, keep going. Because I heard Steve Harvey say this. Why would you want to stop in hell? Right? Some people give up while they're in hell. Why would you want to stop there? Why would you make that your permanent destination? And to me, it really resonated with me because a lot of people give up. Now, I'm not saying that the hell you're going through doesn't make it easy to get up. Like, it can make it easy to give up, because sometimes in life you start going through seasons of hardship, seasons of failure, seasons of lack, seasons of debt, seasons of being lost. You don't know what to do, where to do it at, where to do it from, what to go after, you know what I mean? It seems like everything's dying, everything's dead. So I can understand where you feel like you're in a pit so low that you can't get out of it, right? But that ain't nothing but the devil, because one thing I'm trying to really bank on is this: it ain't nothing too hard for God. And I've said this in my last video. It can seem like it though, right? When you're going through something very tough and you've been going through it for so long, and it seems like it's getting worse and worse and worse. Yeah, it seems like it is too hard for God. But you got to understand, God is God, right? He's the one that made your body. He's the one that made the universe, and he understands the end from the beginning. So that means he knew the trouble that you was going to get in before you got into it, right? So if you are parked, don't park in hell. If you're going through hell right now, and I know a lot of us are, or some people are, nobody's on smooth sailing. Now, you're going to hit a smooth patch in your life soon or one day, but nobody's on smooth sailing. Even Beyonce, Jay-Z, I don't know who you love, their best actor, nobody's on smooth sailing. Everybody goes through suffering. Everybody goes through hardship. You might look at them like they're rich and successful. What could they possibly be going through? But when you get to that level, you're going through things that money can't buy, right? So then it's like, now you don't even have a money problem. You have a problem that money can't solve, which is interesting, right? So if you are going through hell, keep going, man. Don't stop there. Don't park there, because now it's going to consume you. Now I'm not going to say you're going to die there, but you can. It can be the end of you. You can give up on life. You can settle into life, and next thing you know, you blink, it's 30 years later. Now you're 60, and now you're like, whoa, what happened? So if you're going through hell, man, you got to fight. You got to fight, and understand that if you are in a pit, which I describe as hell, a pit, you're not going to be there forever. Nothing lasts forever. Think about it. Joseph in the Bible, his own brothers threw him into a pit and then sold him into slavery. Now, he ended up becoming second in command, I want to say, of all Egypt or something like that. But man, to have your own brothers sell you into slavery First throw you in a pit. First they were going to kill him. They were going to kill Joseph first. And then they had a conscience like, no, we ain't going to do that to our brother. All right, you know what? Let's throw him into a pit and say an animal ate him. Oh, you know what? Now let's sell him into slavery. Right? And then Joseph got thrown into jail. You know, he went through a season that was hell, man. He went through hell for years. And you know what? Joseph never complained. And I will attest to this. When I'm going through hell, I complain. Because sometimes it's just the human thing to do, and you can't understand why you're going through what you're going through. You know, I'm like, man, all I'm trying to do is just run a dope business and get back to my mom and you know, make a big impact, travel the world. I'm not trying to scam, rob, steal, kill nobody. You know what I mean? I ain't trying to do nothing bad. I might drink a little Pinot Grigio and do cuss sometimes and do, you know, but I ain't. So you don't. Sometimes you don't understand why you're going through, especially you see other people that don't even believe in God, that are clearly promoting Satan's agenda, that are thriving in the world, and you don't get it. So it can get tough. You can start complaining sometimes, like, Lord, why is this happening to me? But then you start I started listening to podcasts and people that are successful. Think about the hell that they went through. I've heard so many people, the hell that they went through. They lost everything, cars repossessed, went through bankruptcy, lost it all, got it back though. Lost it all, built another business that became a multi-million-dollar business, right? They didn't park in hell. So right now, somebody out there, if you're listening to this, if you're going through hell, no matter how hard it is, if God continues to wake you up tomorrow, if you continue to and the next day, if you continue to breathe, that means he ain't done with you yet. That means it's something that you have to, that he wants to give to you. And you just might have to go through something. You ever heard the term, you got to go through something to get to something? You have to, no matter how difficult. Right now, you're not going to understand it, but I bet you, for those of us that are going through something, that are going through hell, I bet you on the other side of it, it's going to be something beautiful, since we didn't quit, and we're going to be okay with what we've been through. And it's going to be a testimony. God is going to use you as a testimony for someone else that's going through the same thing. All right? So if you're going through hell, that means God trusts, he trusts you with trouble. I also heard Joel Osteen say, trouble is transportation. No matter how difficult it is, there's just so many stories of people that have been massively successful, the trouble that they went through. And it seems like when you start to do something good or trying to do something good, it seems like the more trouble comes your way. I think that's the enemy trying to disrupt what you're trying to do and make you give up, because he sees your future, maybe, right? I don't know if the devil can see the future, but I'm pretty sure he can see further around a corner in the future than we can as humans, right? So it's no coincidence that when you start doing something positive, start that business, and you're working hard at it, and you got into some trouble or whatever it is, it ain't no coincidence. Because most people, like I've said this before, if I would have knew what I had to go through when I started my own business, I would have, if God would have showed me, I'm like, nope, I'm just going to continue to be a sports anchor. I'm just going to continue to be a sports anchor and continue to do that. I didn't know. So anybody out there that's watching, if you're going through hell, keep going. Don't give up in the hell, because why would you park there? That doesn't make any sense. Now you're going to stay there, and it's going to become more hellish. And instead, just fight for it. Fight for what you want. Fight for what your dreams. Fight for what you believe in. And you got to have faith. I'm learning, man. God is testing my faith. You got to have faith, man. Because in our human capabilities, we can't do everything on our own. God is the one that gives the increase. God is the one. I have a design on my store called God Makes Things Grow, right? It's a dope design. Got the little plants. And we can try everything. Only thing we can do is water the seed. He's the one that's going to be like, it's go time. Okay? So just wanted to come on here and say, look, if you're going through hell, don't park there. Keep going. It can't last forever. And eventually it's going to subside, and it's going to subside into what you want to accomplish. All right, so just wanted to pop on here and say that once again, make sure you click the link below, head over to faithbasedmerch.com, check out the merch. I'm not no pity parties. If you like the merch, grab it, and make sure you leave reviews. I really appreciate that. Also, I just came out with my 4th book. It's called You're Dope, Now Act Like It. It will bless you. It's so inspiring. And thanks again for watching this video. Peace and blessings. Bye.